Letchaknow. 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 Letchaknow.
Yes. Welcome to the Letchaknow podcast. This is EK in the building. And welcome to Letchaknow. We got the panel right here. We're going to start off. We got Purple P in the house. What's up with you, man?
What's happening with you, man? Let's get this popping.
We got the NOOZ in the house. What's going on with you?
What it do? NOOZ, a.k.a. the Letchaknow logo. Smoke till I'm in slow-mo. Mi el favorito, el color es el rojo.
Oh, shit.
But he got a spicy on.
And I like ketchup on my glizzies. No homo.
And we got Ski in the house. What's going on, Ski?
What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? But you already know.
And then we got a special guest in the house. We got Supreme Love.
No doubt. What's up, y'all?
What's up, Supreme?
How you? Supreme Love on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? Tap in.
Right on, man. So we're going to get into it real quick, man. If people don't know, congratulations to Bad Bunny, man, on getting a halftime Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We just wanted to get y'all a quick reaction on it, man. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I have mixed feelings about it, but I mean, hey, it's for the culture, you know. We even though it's not my specific genre, but you know, I like music, so I like, you know, all music, so I could thug it out. But I hope it's gonna be translated to English, I guess, right? Because I don't know if he speaks English or raps in English. I'm not trying to be funny or something, but I'm saying for us to be able to connect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm for the culture, so big up to the Hispanics, Latinos, big, you know, Bad Bunny representing for the culture. You know, we just had K-Dot, so I'm all for it. Just hope they translate it to English.
P, what you got to say about it?
I mean, I'm with her in the sense that I want to know what they're talking about in the music, but at the same time, like, Spanish or Latino culture is part of American culture now, so people need to get over this shit. Just let them have a good halftime show. People are going to have fun.
Just translate it.
I mean, I can't translate it. I don't know Spanish.
I'm talking about the teleprompters and shit.
I know that.
No, we're going to ask the real fan, a Bad Bunny fan over there. Come on, Bad Bunny fan.
Hey, man, I just want to say thank you to God. I want to thank you to all our supporters. You know what I'm saying? We've been working hard for this. I've been a Bad Bunny fan for a long time, man. I try to tell niggas. I said, man, y'all niggas in the studio, all y'all little rap niggas, y'all better watch y'all ass. Because there's this Puerto Rican that's coming, nigga, and he's a fag, too. Y'all better watch y'all ass, because he's a faggot, and he's cold.
Is he for real?
Yes. Yeah, listen, I'm going to tell you this,
know
man.
That.
I ain't gonna lie. I do bump Monaco. That's one of the hardest songs that
he kissed men, he kissed bitches, he dressed up like women, he put titties on, he do all that. He go all out.
Though, because he turned me on some of his videos. He turned me on some of his videos though. His shit is very creative. It was definitely new age shit. It was definitely like player shit. Like it was fly. It was like a video within a video, within a scenario, within a scenario. Like it was dope as hell though. So he's definitely bringing back creativity. You know, videos. You know, going with the song or going against it, but not like off like crazy shit. But it's real dope. It's like some real creative
He's
shit.
The best artist in the world. And listen to this. Let me say this one more thing.
Okay, go now. You gaslighting now.
Let me say one more thing.
Hey, hold on. I want to hear from Supreme Love, man. You make music, man. You tell me how you feel about it.
Shit, I feel like it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Black and brown. You know what I'm saying, for the culture. Yes, as long as it's good vibrations, then you know we can't really go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I know that's right. Chesney, you still with us?
I'm still here.
So what you feel about it? How you feel about it? Did you have a reaction off of it?
I mean, I'm not familiar with him, but from a different perspective, I think America is a fucking melting pot. Different cultures make it what it is. We have black representation. We have white representation for years. We finally got some black representation. And now it's time for some other cultures to be represented too, so everybody can get a chance to enjoy, you know, the Super Bowl, the halftime show, and some shit that they can relate to.
Okay.
That's
I
what's
don't give a fuck. I'm still
Let me
watching.
let me
I
let me
think
say
a lot
one
of
thing.
Hispanics watch
Let me say
football.
one thing. Well, I've heard songs from rappers that do speak English and I don't even know what the hell they saying,
Well,
and it's
yeah,
still
that's a
hot.
good point.
true.
You
That's
know what
true.
we
Yeah.
meant.
I
We
didn't know what James Brown was saying half the time, but the shit is hot.
But in the same time, though, just on some real shit, though, they should have it translated into English. I
Yeah, for
mean, they
sure.
should.
For
Just on some
sure.
real
I'm
shit.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
Yeah.
just
they
saying,
is.
It's
on some
I'm
real
pretty
impossible.
sure
shit.
they is.
closed
It's
Yeah,
captions
impossible.
or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
closed
It's
I'm
caption or
pretty sure
something
impossible.
should
they
be
is.
translated to English.
It's
Yeah.
I don't want to
impossible.
watch 30 minutes of me just dancing to the beat. I would like to at least know that I'm chanting to and shit. Damn, let me
I
know the words.
guarantee
Let me
you.
hear what
Nah,
he's
I
for real.
saying.
guarantee you.
Yeah.
When you
He
start
got
listening
good
to it,
beats, man.
you'll
He
know.
got
You'll
good beats.
sing the melody before you don't know the
Yeah.
words, but you'll know the melody.
But I like words though. I like to
Yeah,
know
the
what words I'm
message.
repeating.
Yeah,
I
the
want to know
message.
what
I'm
words
gonna
I'm
comment on
repeating
that
though.
too.
It could
Like,
be all kind of shit. I'm not putting no spell on me. Let me at least read the words so I can choose to pronounce them,
Take a
say them or
Spanish
not.
class, nigga.
I know a
yeah,
little
like
Spanish, nigga,
Everything
but
that
that
sound good ain't good. You know what I
right.
mean?
But I'm with Ski. Like, I want to hear what they're talking about, but at the same time, with Evan, like, if the melody's good and the beat's good and everything's good, and I'm feeling the vibrations, I ain't even listening to the words half the time. You know, if it's
I just want to know him because I don't know. I know of him. I mean, I want to know the words. Shit, I just want to know what I'm motherfucking to do.
Well,
Whatever I'm doing, I want
listen.
to know. Shit, I
Listen,
mean,
I was like all of y'all. I definitely was like all of y'all until he turned me on to some of his music.
he turned me on.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of impressed on some of his music, man. Like for real.
Hey, I'm not saying I wasn't. He was just on my spot. He was just giving me Bad Buddy motherfucking 101.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm giving him his props, but I'm just saying for me, just being real, right?
Mhm.
World traveler. You know what I mean? I do know a little Spanish, but I'm saying I don't. I'm not singing songs in Spanish. So if you could just put it in closed caption, like Chad said, I can sing along like it's karaoke. Shit, let me know the words. Shit, but I big out to Bad Bunny. I like it. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I know my kids. They know I bump Monaco all day, every day. So that's the song that got me for real, for real. But we're gonna jump into the first topic, man. What y'all? What we got? What we got for the first topic?
80s baby. Right here. 80s
all right.
baby.
So, first topic, we just want to discuss hip hop tonight and the history of hip hop. And we're going to start at the very beginning in the late, mid to late 80s. So I want to hear some of the artists that you guys listened to when you first started listening to hip hop that really got you involved in the scene and really got you connected with it.
Well, let's start with Supreme Love over there, man.
Supreme Love.
Man, it definitely started with the message, and I started from the beginning, but to be honest, in Kane, you know what I'm saying, KRS-One, Rakim, of course, you know what I'm saying, but I'd have to say my favorite from the 80s was Kool G Rap. You know what I'm saying?
That's underrated as fuck, man. I
Man,
don't hear nobody say his name for real, for real.
man, like, yeah. So that's my favorite. Road to the Riches. I was just watching a Billy Joel documentary, and I seen that I heard Stiletto from Billy Joel, and then it was I realized the piano keys in there was from Roads to the Rich was from Road to the Riches, and I was like, man, that's beautiful. But yeah, Kool G Rap's definitely my favorite from out the 80s though.
Nice. Ski,
Yeah.
what do you got going on? Who was that
I
first
would say,
artist?
well, the first artist I was introduced to that rap was Curtis Blow. My dad old school,
Okay.
so that was the first like rap we heard. So that made us like kind of opened us up to the whole idea, even though he had on them little tight ass suits and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I would say for me, my brothers had their own taste, but for me, I would say KRS-One first because he was lyrical, and my brother Kunta used to listen to him all the time. So I would take his Walkman to listen to it. And then for me, just as a woman, I would say Queen Latifah, just because, I was a young woman, and
UNITY.
you know what I'm saying? So I would say Queen Latifah
Calling
was
a
my
bitch.
first.
But it sounds like so far, lyrical rap is what we're into in the 80s. I mean, that's kind of how it started.
So Queen Latifah was for me.
Yeah, Queen Latifah was it, man. Don't forget about MC Light, man. I used
Yeah,
to
yeah,
bump
them
her
too.
too.
Like they interchangeable. You know what I mean? And see, like Queen Latifah. You know, I like Salt and Pepper. You know, even for the dance part of
Oh,
things, they wasn't
Salt
the
and Pepper.
lyricists, but just Queen Latifah,
Hey,
MC Light,
people
my
forget
girl.
about Salt and Pepper. Salt and
Yeah.
Pepper don't get the props these days that they should. I feel like,
Yeah,
'cause,
they don't either. But
yeah,
I
they
fuck with
set
them
it
too.
off.
Yeah.
They did.
All right, Chaz, what
Who
do you
you
got?
like, P? I mean,
Me?
who
Oh shit.
yeah,
The
who you
first
like?
rapper, the first rap that I heard that made me go like, oh shit, this is nice. Was honestly Creeping on a Come Up. So I had to go backwards from there.
Whoa,
And
whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, man, we in the '80s, baby. We
I
in
know
the '80s, baby.
I'm answering a question with a question or with an answer. I started with them and I went back towards Spice One and eventually Slick Rick. Slick Rick was, I'm pretty sure a lot of rappers today studied Slick Rick.
I like Spice
Yeah.
One, P.
That's another underrated one, P. Spice One. I like
I like
Spice
Yeah.
One
Spice One
too.
I
too,
love
P.
Spice One, man.
I'm all about the Bay.
But see, I'm also on that West Coast. I like that West Coast
Me
whistle beat and
too.
things like that. And I talk
Yeah,
to Ed on this
yeah.
sometime, and he just doesn't like the whistle. And I'm like, man, that's my vibe. So
I fuck with the West Coast. I'm an
Ski,
E40
I
fan.
mean not Ski. I'm sorry, Chesney.
yeah, what do we got, Chess?
I'm a late 80s baby, so a lot of my music came from the 90s,
Oh
early
shit!
2000s.
Oh shit!
So when I was younger, riding around with my dad, my mom, whoever, it was Tupac and Biggie, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Criss Cross, Wu Tang, The Lady of Rage, Warren G and Nate Dogg, all of them. But as far as I can,
Hey man, we go. Hey man, hey man. I
Mute
don't
her
know what
mic.
she talking about. We are on '80s hip hop.
80s.
If you don't know nothing about '80s hip hop, just say, hey, I'll sit this one out and I'll holler at you in the '90s. Give me some. Who you? I know since you didn't grow up in the '80s like that. What was the artist that you would like from the '80s that you might have heard?
I don't know.
You know who like he brought a Rakim, Salt and Pepper. People that we just named, you ain't never heard of none of these niggas.
Yeah.
That
Queen
was the first
Latifah,
rap.
MC Light, Yo Yo.
Salt and Pepper, and who else
Eric
did
B
y'all
and
say?
Rakim. I mean
I don't
KRS
know
One.
Rakim.
I think the first album I bought was LL Cool J, 14 Shots to
LL
the
Cool
Dome.
J and Salt and Pepper. That's all I know.
Thank you. There we go. We're gonna get you next. We're gonna get you in the next 10 years though. Next decade is
Yeah.
all you though, boo boo.
All right.
I mean, I'm with you. I was born in 85, so I had to come back to some of this shit.
I'm at the very end. I'm talking like 89.
Okay, yes.
Oh damn,
I
you
see
on
Fast
the
to
the
the
young nigga on the
tip.
Momo.
panel.
It's
See
the
the baby on the
tip.
panel.
Just the tip.
And on
Pause.
to NOOZ. I mean, you gotta have your opinions on this, sir.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
what's
like
your
you said,
opinions?
my favorite is Slick Rick. Slick Rick was my nigga, man. I think Slick Rick it was underrated to a point where it's the way to me. I love how he recorded ahead of his time. The way he recorded,
Yep.
he was like having a conversation with himself. You see that video with Jay-Z's making 99 Problems and he's
Hey
leaving
young
spaces out
world.
and he's coming back and finishing it. You can see Slick Rick was doing that shit, changing his voices and having conversations with himself.
Man.
That shit is amazing to me. And like I said,
Yep.
the shit he was doing it over beatboxes and shit. He's making hits without a beat. He got a nigga
Yep.
spitting on the mic and making classic hits and shit. Like a lot of the
And I mean,
lines that he said is used over and over again. This type of shit happens every day. Shit like, all that type of shit. So Slick Rick is the one for me.
yeah.
Also Will Smith, I feel like Swagger Jack, Slick Rick.
Yes.
I feel like
I was
Dana
wondering when
Dane.
somebody was gonna say something though.
Dana Dane, took Slick Rick style and popped off of it, just like we see it. Niggas will take Drake style. You'll see a bunch of diet Drakes. Same shit happened today. Whoever popping, you'll see diet versions of them.
I agree.
Slick Rick, yeah, like my favorite rapper learned how to rap from Slick Rick. I didn't know about that till later, but it's like, okay, that makes sense now because you can hear it in his flow. So lot of people.
It's just crazy when you think about like when we talk about sports and some people don't get a respect to niggas that played in the 60s or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you start seeing motherfuckers that's doing shit that didn't have a reference to go off of,
Exactly.
when you see Pistol Pete doing shit without seeing somebody else do it, that puts it on a whole nother level for me when it comes to shit like that. So
creation.
Yes.
Yeah.
With no blueprint.
Yep. Yeah, much
We
respect.
just
Much
got some
respect.
comments. I heard somebody say Tupac, Biggie. And I'm like, that's not 80s. That's not
That's
80s.
just basic answers, man. Tupac,
Let's get it.
Biggie,
Let's get right
Nas,
to it then. Let's get right to it then. Let's get to these 90 gangsters since y'all niggas is gangsters.
80s.
Let's get right to
Everything
it, man. What
changed.
we got for the 90s, P?
Everything changed in the 90s. It went from like conscious rap to all of a sudden we got gang violence, and we gotta put that on wax now. So it just got filthy in the 90s. But that's when some of our artists like Spice One and things carried over into the 90s. So I want to get kind of the cast just kind of opinion on how rap changed from the 80s to the 90s, pretty much. So let's start with Eric. I mean, what did you see? You know,
No,
what are
let's
the
start
big
with the
things?
guest. Let's start with Supreme Love. Let's start with the guest first. He got the
Okay.
flow.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Guess first. All right.
What was the question again, bro?
So I want to know, like, in your opinion, when we went from the 80s scene to the 90s scene, we went from like the conscious rap and the lyricism when it was starting off, and then we kind of went into the gangster rap era. Like, what did you see change? Why did we go in that direction? And just, let's talk about the 90s and the early 90s and gangster rap era.
Man, I really think that the gangster or the gangsterism, it started in the 80s,
Mhm.
with NWA and with Public Enemy. Like gangsters, and to me, it's not just like on like street violence. It's like standing up for yourself, standing up for your community, going against like the people who could literally take you and your family out. Like that's gangster. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was more militant.
Yeah. But as far as like when it started turning like I guess we'd say like more like street conscious
Violent.
gangster. Yeah. I'd say that it was because of like the police brutality and just the drug epidemic, like different things that
With
was
the
being
Rodney King beatings.
yeah,
I
it's
get
like
what you're saying.
So
all
it's
of
kind of
that,
like a
like
natural progression as far as what was
yeah,
happening in the culture. Yeah.
it how do I say it? It's like
I'm sorry.
it
No, go
became
ahead. Go ahead.
it,
Go ahead.
it
What you
became
got to say?
it became a reaction of our community where it's like, hey, like it turned from like, hey, we speaking up for ourselves, then it's like another paradigm got introduced where it's like, hey, or another story got introduced where it's not like, hey, we just talking up for ourselves, but hey, I'm trying to survive within the madness that's going on. Because even from like things like like the Black Panthers or crack being introduced, it's like things like that split our community in between like fiends and hustlers, and then you got the hustlers killing other hustlers, and you
Yep.
feel what I'm saying. So it's like things like that open the door for like the 90s rap, where it's like, all right, like I'm a hustler in this shit trying to survive. I might just have to kill a nigga, I might just have to sell this to my people or what have you, So yeah, that's what I think brought about the change.
I agree with him completely, and I also like to add that I think the '90s gangster rap came about because like artists was writing for the times. Like you said, stuff was going on across the country in the '90s because the cocaine epidemic, the crack came in the '80s. So people's parents, aunties, uncles, and families was being overpowered by that. You know what I mean? So it was only the results showed up in the '90s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like I feel like the artists, the people that was in the movement, just in life period, you know what I'm saying, was just kind of like putting it in story form so people across the world can kind of like relate and understand and get it out there kind of. And knowing that it's not isolated, it's a universal thing that even if you wasn't in the same neighborhood, it was something that we all was feeling, from the police brutality to the housing to the jobs to the family shit to the gang stuff or just whatever. I think it became like a storytelling from across the different areas. You know what I mean? That kind of produced to the gangster rap, really.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I was born in '81, so by the time the '90s came, I was like about to go into high school.
well, like my first taste of 90s rap, like I talked earlier, sorry, my phone. was Bone Thugs and Harmony, Creeping on a Come Up. So like that was not my first. That was the first album I had like on cassette. So my first taste of '90s rap compared to the '80s rap was just like you said. I'm sorry. What was your name again? I can't see those. I'm sorry.
Supreme Love. You talking about
Supreme Love. Like Supreme Love stayed. When the culture shifted because of the crack epidemic and everything, and the gangsters started, having to do all this different ass shit to survive. I mean, the music carried through in that manner. So what we're seeing through the years is rap music is a direct reflection of what the community is going through. It's one of the only forms of music that actually speaks on things that are happening now while they're going on. Like no other form of music actually talks about things in their community like hip hop talks about things in their community. So, the time is going to be a reflection. This is going to be a reflection of what's going on, which is actually nice. We have a record on wax.
Yeah.
Like a time capsule almost.
Basically, yeah. I mean, you can go through the years and you can listen to different eras of hip hop and different artists from different areas, and you can figure out what was generally going on and what they were going through. So it's a very, interesting setup. Yeah. Speaking of which, I mean, so we got into the gangster rap era, and now we're into more like Crips and Bloods because they kind of took over the scene for a while. We had a bunch of Crip rappers, Blood rappers, Suge Knight with Death Row, and then Eazy-E and all that stuff on the West Coast. Who are some of your favorite gangster rappers of all time?
Shit, I mean, for me, I say just gangsters and being real. I'd say, definitely Scarface.
Storyteller.
Yeah, for sure.
Not the NOOZ though.
No, well, we'll get to him.
You said who?
NOOZ's got some opinions he's gonna put out on Scarface in a minute.
But yeah, Face, Pop. I like big storytelling for sure, like the theatrics in his storytelling. Yeah, and I mean he wasn't necessarily I wouldn't say a gangster rapper, but Nas for sure though. Just in another direction, but yeah, for sure. Those are my favorites.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Ski real quick.
I'm Pac all day. I'm Tupac all day. I love Biggie too though because I love his cadence, like his delivery. He's smooth. He calm. He relaxed. So I like Big. I would say gangster rap, like you said, is it more about gangster or is it more about just being a solid motherfucker? So I would say I like hold on, y'all. I like Mac 10. Woo. My guy. I like Mac 10.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I like Mac 10, so I ain't I was a West Coaster, so I like Mac 10.
Yeah, you
I like him. I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, I guess for his gangster rap, because I look at gangster rap as like gangster rap. I don't look at it like because it's for me, it's like solid conscious. It's two different things to me with gangster rap. So but those are my. I would say.
West Side Connection is mine for sure.
Yeah, I like West Side Connection too.
Dub C was my favorite one in West Side Connection. Yep. 2000.
Well, Pimp C
and if we're gonna go to West Coast, man, E40 all day.
Oh fucking yeah!
Ain't nobody better.
What?
You consider E40 gangster rap though?
No, he's not gangster rap. No, he's not gangster rap.
He's a pusher. He talks about selling weight.
I wouldn't consider it gangster rap, no.
No. E40 more, but E40, nah.
I wouldn't even say that.
West Coast.
He's definitely one of the best rappers, especially in the 90s. He was setting it off in the 90s like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Him and Be Legit were on top.
And there's no duplicate to E40. E40 is one of one. That's what's special about E40. He's one of one.
Yeah. That is true. Like you get these rappers that are from the early 90s or mid 90s and they're still making music in the 2025s. It's like you got to be unique. You got to be something that people can't copy. Yeah. So
no, that's real. That's real. For me, I would say gangster rappers. I'm going to talk about gangster rappers and just 90s rap too. But if we're gonna talk about gangster rappers, I'm gonna have to go with Cube. Ice Cube was that nigga. Just I thought that nigga was spitting his ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice Cube was one of them niggas that you actually thought killed somebody.
Right.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
yeah.
Sure. Right.
It's
That
probably
nigga
because he
had
went
me
with that
fooled.
back.
I ain't gonna front. He had me fooled. You got me, nigga. You got me. But you know, Ice Cube was the one for me when it comes to that gangster shit. But when it comes to '90s rap, I mean, it's so much to me. Like as far as everybody was damn near
Hot.
good at what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from the female rappers to the male rappers, everybody brought something special.
Yes.
Even the
He's the
rappers that
brat.
ain't that big, niggas like remember niggas like Skilo. Well, I wish I
Yeah.
was a little bit taller. I wish
I
I was
wish I was a bowler. Wish I had the rabbit in a hat with the back.
yeah, like everybody. I feel like in the '90s almost played a piece. Even the motherfuckers from Vanilla Ice and MC
Yes.
Hammer played their role and did their part.
Can't forget Sibo in there too.
Oh, come on. Yes.
Oh,
Sibo.
Yeah.
Sibo,
I
Brother
love
Lynch,
Sibo.
X-rated,
I be standing in the
Garden Block.
kitchen, palms itching. Sibo, that was my nigga. What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that.
Indianapolis love. It's going down. Sally Sell.
Yes,
It's
I like
going down
Sally Sell was right
tonight.
too though.
Yep.
Tonight goes down. Yeah. We fuck with Sally Sell.
Yeah, but what he said too, that got me in the '90s gangster rap was like Steve-O and Brother Lynch, X-rated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you, Pat. I'm with you, Brother Lynch hung, man. That was my
Yeah.
nigga, man. I love.
Yeah, I
Brother
saw
Lynch.
him in concert a couple of years ago. He hadn't been to Indiana or even around here in like 20 years. It was pretty dope.
Man,
Did anybody ever ask where you from? Did they ask where you was from, Supreme?
No, I'm from the heart of God for real, but I'm in Baltimore right now though.
Nice.
All right.
So what type of music that y'all bumping up in there? Like what's flowing in Baltimore right now?
YG Tech, he definitely the biggest artist out here where everybody, you know, really Baltimore really they support their hometown. That's one thing that I can say. I lived in the PG County, like Washington D.C. area, and it's just there's even kind of like a rift between both areas, Washington D.C. and Baltimore, and it's just interesting for me where in Washington D.C., you know, you'll see maybe some Eagles fans, some Cowboys fans, some Commanders fans, but like up here, everybody's straight Baltimore and or Baltimore Ravens, and it just transfers over into the music where it's like, you know, YG Tech, he's been the biggest artist to come out of Baltimore, and it's like people champion him, you know. So I don't know. That's dope to see. But as far as in the Washington D.C. PG area, there's a lot of different artists that people are bumping and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of different artists. No Savage, and you know, just a lot of different people.
So
do y'all support the DC artists like y'all support the Baltimore artists, or do y'all like, oh no, that nigga?
Nah, they they're definitely split. It's like I mean, you know, some people try to do like little collaborations here and there, but it's more or less like a split because of culture. It's only really like 40 minutes away, you know, but so it's like there's a thing, you know, like I'm not sure if y'all heard, but like DMV, where it's like some people include DC,
Maryland,
and Virginia.
and Virginia.
Yeah.
But DC is like, hey, ain't no DMV, it's just DC. And then Maryland is trying to bring it all together. And then VA, some parts of VA is like, nah, we just VA. But then up the street, Baltimore is like, nah, we our own thing up here. You know what I'm saying? We have a whole different sound.
Everybody
You know?
putting fences up.
Hey, say something only Baltimore people would say.
Two. Nah, for
Two.
real. No, they definitely be on it up here. But I ain't gonna lie. Like I love this city though. You know, they ain't been doing anything but showing me love while I've been up here. But yeah, definitely as far as the music, like the sound is very interesting because in both the DC area and the Baltimore area, I feel like as far as beats go, I feel like other major cities like as far as like New York, Miami, LA, like a lot of other places have been like light years ahead of this, just the whole area, you know, as far as like sound goes, as far as like beats and stuff. Um,
What's your opinion on go-go?
it's cool. I mean, I think I love it. But I do think that it can be incorporated into live shows from artists from this area. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that yeah, it could just be utilized more. As far as like live instrumentation, I think just like you know how other people just use regular musicians. Like if you coming from this area, that you know you could utilize that in your live shows.
Right.
Um,
I agree.
but I also think that how can I put this, that there's other areas that are just this kind of like was my other point on what I was on talking about before this. There's just other areas who have just advanced quicker. So it's things like One Thing by Anne Marie, or
Yeah, classic.
just there's just been a lot of different artists who've like taken from the area. They've just heard it, picked it up, utilized it, and got up out of there. You know what I mean? The
Facts,
Chill
facts,
Scott joint, you feel what I'm saying?
facts.
Nelly, you know what I'm saying? So it's like other people have just been quick to know like what works, take it and elevate it, you know. And that's just with anything, with food, with whatever, you know what I'm saying?
But
So
it's just crazy because, like you said, that A. Marie track is huge all over the world. She's not from Baltimore though, right?
nah, I don't believe so.
Right.
Even
So it's
Jill
like
Scott.
what there's been no Baltimore artist to actually take that culture and make it big with it. That's what's kind of
I mean,
interesting.
but Baltimore, they don't actually they don't really like go-go isn't like Baltimore based. It's more Washington DC based.
Okay.
They in Baltimore there is a I don't know, it's almost like house music. It's almost like Chicago music.
Yeah, because when I go to my best
Yeah.
friend live in DC and they play it all the time. Like when you go to bars or you go to some like type of kickback, go always going. It's always
Yeah,
going.
it's like I just feel like it could be bigger. Like artists like Jill Scott. I forgot what's the name of the song, but you want it on your back. I mean,
Yeah. Do you
you know what I
want?
mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Vibes,
It's like
vibes.
that joint crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we've had different R&B singers that have come from this area that haven't necessarily utilized it. I mean, Wale's tried it a couple
Yeah.
times, but
Wale was the first rapper that I heard actually try to actually do something with it. And because
yeah,
I was big on Wale when he first came out. I think I had his first mixtape when I was in college. And I was like, yo, this nigga got it. Him, J. Cole, and Drake, they all kind of came out at the same. Big Sean.
yeah, Big Sean, yeah, definitely. I think it's funny because in this area though, the people are very like, and it's funny because it is an element of hip hop, but again, it's like this area kind of got on hip hop a little bit later. So it's like they're kind of still stuck on street culture. Whereas like even something such as Wale, it's like he's a multi-platinum artist, you know. But if you talk to people in this area about Wale, most people have something negative to say about him. But it's
Right.
like, you know, it's like
Right. That's what I
he
got
would
when
be
I
the
was.
gateway in, you know what I mean?
Nah,
But
that's real. That's real. Nah, I just wanted your opinion because I know, like I said, Maryland, that Baltimore, I love them. I love go. I love a lot of DC rappers. Is Fat Trail, Wale.
yeah,
I guess I fuck with what's my man? Put Me in the Pocket. That was my shit.
Tabby Bonet.
Tabby Bone. Yeah, I love fuck with Tabby. So I just thought that y'all niggas out there didn't get a lot of shine that y'all did. So I wanted to let you say get some shine on where you was from and all that.
Man, people, a lot of artists just kind of still stuck in the streets. That's the biggest problem for real, you know. So yeah, man.
Okay, P, we can go to the next one. My bad. I had to get my
Oh no, we're still in the '90s, but we're on a different topic now. So now that we're in the '90s and it's more popular and more people across the country are actually listening to hip hop, they're realizing who artists are and they want to see these artists. Who had the best stage show in the '90s?
DMX.
DMX. I can't argue with that at all.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would say Bone Thugs, but every time I go to fucking see him, it's only 3 of the 5.
Dang.
So,
That's tough.
But
well,
that
it's
wasn't
they
like
can
that
get,
in the 90s, though.
well, no, it's more recent, like in the last probably
That's tough.
15 years with them. Somebody's Busy's always getting arrested or Flesh is always getting arrested. It's like you can't. It's impossible.
Kind of like what Supreme was saying about them niggas up there.
Yeah.
Niggas be too much in the streets. Niggas be doing too much, man. Just get your ass
I
in the
mean, if you
studio and
watch some of the Busy Bone interviews, he was talking about killing Tamika Wright. He was talking about how they used to, run up. They were really robbing people, shotguns and windows. And shit.
It's
Like,
rough.
Yeah.
Cleveland is rough.
yeah. Cleveland
Yeah.
ain't no joke. Cleveland and
Hell
Columbus.
yeah.
Columbus, damn near worse than Cleveland, to be real.
Yeah.
Cleveland wasn't no joke back in them 90s.
And that's what came to the music, like he was talking about in the street culture, and that just kind of progressively made things worse.
Yeah.
In the 90s, though, also from just being from the Midwest, though, let's talk about that, because don't forget,
Yeah.
not just Bone Thugs and Harmony, but Crucial
We got
Conflict.
Twister, we got Do or Die,
That's a good point right there. Crucial
we got
Conflict.
Psychodrama.
The Brat set it off in the 90s from Chicago.
Yep. Psychodrama.
Yeah, Psychodrama. There's a lot of niggas in the Midwest that was knocking shit out the park, because that fast tongue.
Twister. Don't forget about
that's what I said. Twister. That fast shit, I feel like it's the Midwest style almost.
Tech 9.
I mean,
Yep,
Tech was out, but I mean, I don't think
you
we
was
was
gonna
looking
throw
at
that
Tech
in
in the
there,
90s.
Had to bring it up just slightly.
No, I mean his style. You can tell he's a Midwest dude, and his style's definitely stemming from the Midwest. That all the rappers that we just talked about, from the Do or Die, the Crucial Conflict. I feel like that's the Midwest style that we don't get the credit for, though. Busta Rhymes is getting more credit for tongue twisting right now than anybody.
It's a lot of, like, the Midwest style, I think, is a lot of articulation. You can clearly hear what they're saying. They're going very fast, but it's understandable. So, that's why I think we're known for that chopping kind of thing with Tech and Twister and all that kind of shit. But you're right, Busta Rhymes, he does.
But since we talk about the Midwest, I want to talk about the Midwest in the DJ and the mixtape world, right? So let's say how Indianapolis, Midwest, our DJs is really out here really moving shit. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, the way our DJs mix. Like when I lived in Houston, when I used to bump DJ Gus and DJ World and all them Dons, they didn't mix like that. They consider the mix just songs on a CD.
They call it blended.
Blended.
Yeah, it's where DJ Screw and all that. I was going to bring that up later too. So good point.
But ours is like Midwest. We have a sound, because I'm talking about. I would be at the gas station. I would be riding. People would like honk their horn and be like, "Who made that? What DJ is that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's DJ World. Oh, that's DJ Gus. That's all them back home in India." They're like, "Oh, that town." Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So the Midwest definitely.
On top of what Ski's saying, same shit here. When I went to college up in North Carolina, my roommate was from New York. And I remember I played that Twister. This is I played that Adrenaline Rush. He had never heard of Adrenaline Rush. This is like 2005, right?
Yep.
And so he had never heard it. And he was mind blown, nigga. I'm like, nigga, you had never heard this shit? He thought he had just heard 8 Ball and MJG for the first time when they came back out with Puff Daddy.
Damn. So that was While I take tokes of the marijuana smoke, that album.
Yeah, don't make me kill nobody.
Yep.
That was the first time that, him being from New York, that's when I'm realizing that they ain't getting the same type of music that we getting, and we not getting the same type of music that they getting, because he was turning me on to like G Unit mixtapes, and we was on the Lil Wayne Squad Ups and all that shit.
Yeah.
G Unit took a while to grow on me, man. I mean, 50. I mean, I did like Lloyd Banks, of course, man, but he had to grow on me too, though, man. Just not right away.
Well, I'm with Evan. I didn't hear about 50 Cent until Eminem put him on with his first album, after the mixtapes. So I didn't hear any of those mixtapes. They weren't around. Right. We had DJ Screw mixtapes. We had Southern Smoke mixtapes.
DJ Drama.
DJ Drama had some mixtapes out. And they were all basically Southern.
Remember Gangsta Grills?
Music. Yeah.
Gangsta Grills.
Jeezy just put out a new Gangsta Grills, by the way. It's all right. Go check that shit out. It's called Still Snowing. It ain't bad. He got a lot of samples on there, like a lot of rapping to a lot of old school beats.
I'm gonna have to try it out. I'll have to play it tonight when I'm doing my homework.
It ain't bad.
But yeah, the Houston knocked the mixtape game out of the park, in my opinion. I mean, they just started doing everything. I mean, it started with the Screw tape, and then mixtape Messiahs, and
And the
All the-
ringtone game. I feel like Houston,
Yep.
Texas, well, not just Houston, but Texas set off the ringtones like a
Yeah,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
for sure.
Chameleonaire riding dirty must have broke records.
Hey,
Them
that was my
ringtones.
daughter's shit back when it came out.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if we want to talk about the '90s, man, where are we putting LL? Like,
I'm not a fan, but I'm not going to talk about LL. So somebody can speak on him nicely.
You're not a fan?
I'm not a fan of LL Cool J, and it's not because of
Why?
what he talks about. I don't vibe with like the how it feels, like the rhythm
Hey,
and
man,
beat and all that.
let me tell you something, motherfucker.
You tell me
LL
something.
Cool J is hard as hell.
I
Okay?
didn't say it was.
dog.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. Next.
No.
I'm gonna ask
LL Cool
Supreme
J.
Love. Let's ask Supreme Love. Where you got LL at?
I mean, I don't have him like in my like I don't have him charted like anywhere like in a what have you, because I don't really have too much of a favorite. Like I have favorite album, I have favorite people for like particular things, but like LL, I ain't gonna lie, I respect L because yeah, started in the 80s, in the 90s, like you feel what I'm saying? It's like he longevity wise is like he carried that shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He carried that shit, you know, and he competed just about in every era. Like you gotta think, like from the 80s down to the 2000s, he is still making hits. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's not like he was slouching anywhere, you know. So yeah, I fuck with L. I ain't gonna lie.
What about you, Ski? How you feel about LL? Where you put him? Where would you put him at?
Ladies love Cool J. Cool J. No, I'm the baby of 4 boys, okay? So I grew up with brothers, so they all had eclectic music taste, right? You know what I'm saying? But one thing I liked about LL, and that's kind of made me want to rap, is because his delivery, his energy, he just, you know what I'm saying? And he was, hey, his delivery, he just
The
owned that
stage show was
motherfucker,
nice.
and he was just, you know what I'm saying? And,
Come
you know
on,
what I mean?
man.
I'm a muscle mouth nigga. I put your face on the sand.
Come on. And then don't let me get don't like you said, the ladies love Cool J, my nigga. The ladies love this nigga. On top of that, when he start making songs with Boys to Men, they love her. He's the blueprint for niggas like Drake and Mace and the niggas that get to that top tier level. He's the blueprint for that. The closest thing I've seen to LL Cool J might be Little Bow Wow, a nigga that did it when he was this tall and did it till he was a goddamn grown ass man.
But I would say I respect LL Cool J. You know, that's my guy. He in my top 10 though, just because like he's just the best. I mean, he's one of my top because of just his tenacity, him being in the game from the early 80s to 2025, can still go with the best of them. Don't miss a beat. Gonna ride with the best and gonna tighten it to the highest level. You know, yeah, LL. And then I'm a lady and I love Cool J. But he in my top 10. I like him and I respect him too. But I love his, you know, him.
We got a comment. LL, this is from Hogsuit. Hogsuit. All right, that LL still goes, but that shit he just did last year with M was dope.
Facts.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's facts. He stood on there with the white boy. If you can stand on a song with the white boy, then what we doing? And you 60 years old, man. Sit your old ass down. Nah.
Grandkids 24 and 25 and shit.
Yeah, and he'll beat everybody in the arm wrestling contest.
But I mean, think about that. That's over 35 years in the game. I mean, we go back to that uniqueness that you were talking about. You got to be unique. You got to be the creator of something to still be valid.
Yeah.
And like Ski was saying, she was talking about like Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow was like the first superstar rapper solo that we saw. LL Cool J after that was the next big. He took that and took it to the whole next level, my nigga. It's almost like the Michael Jackson of. I'm not saying he got to that level, but he took hip hop to a level that it wasn't supposed to go fast.
His creative
the Fat Boys. Don't forget about the Fat Boys.
Yeah.
I like that boy.
Crush Groove and all that back there.
Shit was fresh, man. Shit was fresh and new.
Oh, one of
Man, don't forget about Chubb Rock, man. I don't care what nobody said, man. Chubb Rock used to get the party right.
Yep.
Yes.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
That
I'm telling
motherfucker,
you,
you put the right song over that beat, you blend the right song over that beat, that shit still go. Give me a
man,
Young Thug
I'm
song over that
telling you,
motherfucker. It's gonna rock. I promise you.
I'm telling you. And I did hear you say Heavy D, man. I gotta get shout outs to him too, man. For real.
I like Heavy D.
Yeah.
I
The
gotta give a
overweight
shout out to
lovers
him,
in the
man.
house.
Man, I'm telling you.
Come
Man,
on,
that
man.
shit used to go nuts, though.
Wasn't that
For
nigga?
real.
He was on like 2 intros. Wasn't he on like a Living Color intro?
He
on like
was,
two-
man.
two-
People don't even know. People don't even know that, though. People don't even know that.
Hey, Heavy D was that nigga, dog. Heavy D was that nigga, man. Hey, P, real quick, P. I know you was doing some homework and you had some trivia for us. I want to kick us some trivia real quick. Give us what you got.
All right. So the first one, not gonna be too many of them. The first one, all these rappers started in the 90s. Which one has sold the most total albums to date? Jay-Z, Eminem, Tupac, or Biggie?
Eminem.
Eminem, we got an Eminem. Everybody agree on Eminem? We got
I'm Eminem.
I'm going with M.
Yes, that is the correct answer. Eminem has outsold any rapper on the fucking planet, so we'll just go with that.
Of course, your first question would be about Eminem. Of course, it would be.
Well, it's just the question I had on my mind because on the list, I don't have the list in front of me. All right.
What else you got for us?
You froze.
Did we lose you?
Yeah, he froze. He froze.
Oh no. That's no good.
You got the question? You got the question?
I ain't got that shit, man. We're gonna have to move to something else till he get his shit together, man.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. He's back. Here we go. He's back.
Every time I shut or go down to look at my list, it screws up my damn feed. So I'm gonna stop doing that. What classic artist, we're gonna call classic R&B and soul artist, was sampled to make the track "Regulators" for Warren G and Nate Dogg?
I know the song too.
It's a
white dude.
Man, it's on
It's
the
a white
dude.
I ain't gonna lie.
It is a white boy.
I can't think of how that song goes.
Is it
Regulators.
is it
Mauna?
I think Ski's got it.
Oh,
I think she's got it.
what's the white boy name? They sing.
Well, there's lots of white boy names, but
can you sing it for? Can you sing it for us?
Singing it? No.
No, I was talking to P. I'm talking about P. Can you sing it for us?
I'm recalling the lyrics real quick.
Because I can hear it, but I can't think of the lyrics. And I know it's a white dude.
Yeah, it's like you keep forget we're not in love anymore.
His name.
Yeah, can't forget.
Yes.
Every time I thought, something like
Every time I
keep forgetting. Yeah, what's his name? That's one of my favorite songs. Hold on.
Starts with an M.
Michael?
Don't say Michael Jackson.
Michael Bowden. Michael Bowden.
Hell no.
This guy was also a member of the Doobie Brothers.
Oh shit. Did I say Michael Bowden?
Michael McDonald.
There we go. Ski wins the bonus
Michael McDonald. I was getting ready to say I couldn't think of his name. I couldn't think of his name though, but I was getting close though. I
can't forget. They don't love you no more.
All right, Ed, you got
Never be the same again. I can't forget it.
I love that song. I bump this to that song.
That's it.
Him and Hall & Oates.
Yeah, Hall & Oates.
That Hall & Oates
Man, they
simple like a motherfucker right now. Boy, everybody using that.
Yeah, they're peaking again.
Yeah, man. They you know, they was at underground.
So NOOG.
Switch it up. We got. Let's jump up to the 2000s real quick.
The 2000s.
For the 99 and the 2000.
The 10-year period that made me almost quit listening to rap.
We know who took over.
What What you mean? Why'd you
Eminem,
stop listening to
Jay-Z,
rap
Lil
music
Wayne.
in the 2000s?
I'm sorry. What was the question? What'd you say, Ed? News?
I said, what made you stop listening to rap music in the 2000s?
Oh, I was listening to dumb shit. My problem was I was listening to the Young Jock and Young Dro and shit like that. And I got tired of it. And another thing too is I was listening to a lot of 3 6 Mafia, a lot of Hypnotized Camp stuff, and it got too negative for me. So it's my own fault.
Wait a minute, sir. You mean to tell me
Young
you've
Dro
never been in the club when It's Going Down was out, my nigga?
Huh?
You wasn't outside when It's Going Down was out?
Baby at the mall. It's going down.
Yeah.
You wasn't out there doing no.
No, I was not cranking. Sorry about that.
Man.
I mean, I came back to it though. Like Ludacris was
This is
one of my
what I be
favorites.
talking about when I be talking about the hip hop culture.
What?
This is what I be talking about.
What? Come on, Stephen A. Smith.
This is what I'm saying. When you in the club and you got the bottles, right? You got the bottles, you got the women, everybody in the club doing the same thing. You don't know what that feels like.
I've been in
the
Evan, I just didn't like
this
the
is corny.
scene.
I don't like this. This is corny. What is this? Turn this off. This is
corny.
I don't like, because you don't know what it feels like when you in that club.
You think I haven't been in a club?
That's not what I said. I said
it's
a lot.
It's definitely a vibe. It's an energy. It's a vibe.
No, I just didn't feel that vibe.
You know what I mean?
It was fun to bump like in the car and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's not what I wanted to listen to.
Ooh. Supreme, you up there in Baltimore. I know you was up in Baltimore when It's Going Down came out. What was it like when It's Going Down came out there?
Man, I was a youngin'. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a 93 baby, but
you younger than Jazz. He the youngest on the pen now to know it.
So like when It's Going Down, to be honest, it's kind of funny because that era to me was kind of interesting, and I didn't really. It was like, even as I reflect on it, I kind of understand what I was feeling. It was entertaining.
Yep.
But it wasn't fulfilling.
No, and that's what I was. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, and it's like, but like he said though, it's funny because like to me, Ludacris kind of, I don't know, it was something different, and it kind of like he kind of upped the ante on the entertaining because like the theatrics and shit like that. But yeah, like It's Going.
He kind of took Busta Rhymes style when it comes to making videos and stuff.
Being animated.
Yeah, but it was very animated.
Honestly, well, his rap style was different too, with all the wordplay.
So the anthems when he's saying "roll out" or "get back" or "move, bitch" and shit like that, it's like it was very
energetic.
Yeah, it was energetic and stimulating in a bunch of different senses. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is also the crunk era. Don't forget, this is also the crunk era.
Yeah, say it again.
Yeah,
this was also the crunk era.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was fun.
And
that was
his
fun.
was like rap mixed with crunk.
Lil Jon.
Come on, man. That was one of the best albums. That motherfucking Kings of Crunk was one of the best albums. Real talk. That Kings of Crunk was, that whole 23, that whole 23, 24 tracks bump from the beginning to the end.
That's a fact.
That motherfucker was nice. That motherfucking Kings of Crunk. Everybody was bumping. It was Daytona Beach. It was Black Beach. Shit was fun. That's when you was in Daytona Beach that June for Sugar Fest. All you heard was na 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 na. Just I'm talking about to the point where my name is Ski and ski motherfucker.
Ski, goddamn.
Kings of Crunk. That Kings of Crunk was definitely it's certified for that 2000 genre. Hey, come on.
Hey, come on. You ain't crazy. But like this is even like Pete was saying. He was talking about like 3 6 Mafia and all that. That crunk era, that 3 6 Mafia, throw your elbows.
Twins, don't forget about that.
Push the nigga off, all that shit. That mosh pit type shit is what was going on in the 2000s, low key.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I get 2000 rap was great. I ain't gonna, because you had a little bit of everything. You could plug up to whatever you wanted. If you wanted that techno mixed with a little bit of, this, or you wanted the hypey shit, you wanted the you know, the dancing club thumper. You want the bumper in the trunk, you can go plug into that. You know, we had a lot of diversity back in the 2000s. You know what I mean? We had a
When
genre.
Yeah,
when
there
they
were
made
enough.
a whisper song hot, that let you know where it was at, man.
Hey, y'all want to know who I think don't get a lot of credit though? David Banner. David
Mhm.
Banner.
His
David Banner
production.
was David. Yeah, and David
Yeah, it was
Banner. You
cool.
know, yeah. I just thought he had lyrics, and I liked the way his cadence was, how he rapped. It was just like, you know. And I think when he came up with them God boxes, people kind of really weren't feeling it, but he still was spitting and dropping real jewels on them God boxes and shit. But I like David Banner.
Yeah,
I feel
God
like
box.
he was. I
It just
think
took
like
too long to come out.
he's underrated. I like David Banner. Like
We're talking
I
about
agree.
underrated
production.
people. I want to talk about Jermaine Dupri because he's got his fingerprints on almost everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I was just telling her the other day. I think everybody say can't nobody beat R. Kelly in the verses, right? I pulled Jermaine Dupri out. I said this nigga will wax R. Kelly in the verses. He's the only nigga that can say I produced classic hip hop album and classic R&B albums. Wrote it, produced it, and so on. He brought out the Brat from Crisscross to I mean, we had Bugs Bunny and Tasmanian Devil rocking their clothes backwards on our clothes and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like Jermaine Dupri did it when I was in college. Confessions to me is the best R&B album I ever heard. He wrote that shit. He helped Usher come out from. If it wasn't for Jermaine Dupri, Usher would have been dead a long time ago, to be honest.
Well, and he produced My Way as well. And that was one of the. I love My Way. That was a great album.
That's one of my albums too.
My Way, and then he did Confessions. But nah, Jermaine Dupri from when we go to the 2000s, you got the long tees snapping in my white T-boys. He brought them niggas out.
He put the fire to Monica. He revamped Monica.
Jagged Edge.
Jagged
Edge, Escape. Yeah, Monica. He don't miss Mariah Carey. He don't miss, my nigga. He's the dude, man. He's the dude.
Yeah.
My favorite of the 2000s was Outkast, though. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. Aquemini was one of my favorite albums.
Yeah. Southern Playalistic and Aquemini still get rotation.
That's damn near 90s, though.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to go Bombs Over Baghdad, then or Stank on You.
Yeah. Speaker
Box.
Love Below.
Yeah.
That was my
shit. Hey, y'all.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's got to be my favorite too.
2003.
Excuse me, sidebar.
Yeah.
And
What you got, Eric?
Love, sir. You said.
I mean, y'all pretty much name some. I was thinking about the Dungeon Family. You know, I was thinking about Goody Mob. You know, those are some under. You know, CeeLo was. You know, I like CeeLo. Mystical. I mean, we gonna do that. You know, the whole No Limit and Cash Money. I mean, they was taking over, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Ghetto Soldiers, nigga.
Ghetto Fabulous still one of my favorite albums.
I love
I told you.
I thought I was a No Limit soldier when he came.
God, listen. When Master P came out.
I used to run to the store to Karma on Friday to get the disc and buy the CD. And I remember when the double disc came out. When
Master P came out with that Ice Cream Man. Before you jump in the game. Let me stop. I don't even want to go because everybody gonna be bumping. Man, I'm telling you, man. Listen, Master P was that nigga.
No limit came through, nigga. I remember we was so fucking with No Limit, then Cash Money came out, nigga. My basketball team had a split divide, nigga. It was like half Cash Money, half No Limit on the squad, my nigga.
Yep.
I
was like that too, man. I mean, I hated to go to Cash Money later on. You know what I'm saying? Because
you had to.
I did like BG. BG was my guy. I like BG, but man, I was a No Limit soldier for real though, man. I fucked with No Limit.
I like Juvie. I like Juvie.
Juvie, yeah. I was always Soldier Slim, Cain and Abel.
You go through Juvenile's playlist if you want to, nigga. Nigga, ain't too many niggas gonna survive off of Juvenile verses. I tell you that, nigga. That nigga got hit after hit. And we also forgot my boy Nelly. We forgot to talk about Nelly.
Yeah.
Nelly had that.
Country grammar.
Nelly did,
grammar, boy.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck Murphy Lee was on, though.
That was hot.
Yeah.
But like y'all was saying though, in the 2000s, I think it was Ski that said it. It felt like we heard from a lot more other cities. It wasn't just East Coast, West Coast no more. It was all kind of shit come Mississippi, like you said, Texas, it was just more people getting more chances.
Florida.
Seemed like St.
It was
Yeah,
Louis.
Florida.
UGK,
Yeah,
man.
it
We
was.
can't forget
Trick.
about my
Yeah.
niggas UGK,
T
boy.
double E,
You know what I'm
T double D,
saying?
Trick Daddy. I listen to a lot of Trick Daddy.
I
Zero.
love.
Shout out
Hey,
to my
Trick
man
Daddy was.
Zero.
What happened to
Man.
Trick Daddy,
Shout out
man?
to
He used to
Zero.
be fire. What happened to Trick
Fell
Daddy?
off. I mean, he made that last album back. I don't know. He had the red jacket on his cover. It was a good album, but that was the last one he made.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, it was like 10 years ago.
But let me. What do y'all think on my?
Hey,
opinion
listen,
on
hold
do
on.
y'all think that-
I got an underrated one too, man. Y'all probably wasn't even listening to him, but Gangster Pat, man. I used to rock Gangster Pat, man. I
No,
wanna
no,
cheat and smoke
vaguely.
me a blunt. I wanna get fucked up. Wanna
I ain't never
smoke.
heard
Y'all
of no
ain't
nigga
heard
named
that?
Gangster Pat. I ain't never heard
I
of that
think
name.
that's Memphis.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's
Oh
Memphis
man.
though.
That's
I
I'm
remember
from
it's
Memphis.
Oh man, y'all gotta
I
check that
vaguely
out,
heard.
man.
I vaguely heard of him. I'm from Memphis, but
We can talk
I
about
mean,
Tommy Rice III, DJ
Evan
Zerk.
the dude, come on, man. Hey,
Those
No,
people that
gotta
niggas,
started
fuck with
niggas was
Memphis.
setting
Scarface.
out. Niggas had their own style, man.
Yeah.
But what do y'all think about this Jermaine Dupri versus R. Kelly? What is y'all opinion on it? Do you think JD can hold versus R. Kelly or no?
I think that'd be a nice versus.
I mean, it would be nice, man. But when you started naming down all the accolades that Jermaine Dupri had, man, it's kind of hard to go against him, man.
Especially since he wrote them. I like his pen game is better.
No, I hold on. Now I won't say that, P, but I will say that because he's from the perspective where he's building them, he's creating the groups, he's doing all the inside stuff, so he has a more different angle than R. Kelly. R. Kelly's only coming as a musician, as the writer.
Yeah.
He's not coming from the full circle. So no, Jermaine Dupri kind of has a little leg up on R. Kelly in that sense because he comes from he's building a whole package. R. Kelly's just coming to compose. So no.
Yeah, I
I
champion
agree.
JB.
I think it'll be a nice thing, though. I think Jermaine Dupri and R. Kelly, that'll be a nice long ass verses.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Well, go to this. We got next topic. This probably is it the last one right here about you still want to talk about being a GOAT. You was talking about the GOATs and what makes a GOAT when it comes to hip hop. Oh shit, we got the red pill.
What up, my brothers? It was
What's
good,
going
family.
on?
What's
What's
happening?
going
We
on?
got Kansas City in the building. We got Baltimore in the building.
I mean, that's good. We got Kansas City in the building, so we can talk about the GOAT, Tech-9.
Oh man, Aaron, y'all talking about Aaron? Y'all talking about Aaron, huh? Aaron,
Yeah, we talking about Aaron.
Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to Tech. What's going on? What we doing?
We're on the GOAT topic now. What makes a GOAT? What kind of qualifications do you need to be in the GOAT conversation?
Longevity.
Longevity. Oh, go ahead, Greg. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking talking.
Oh no, you good. Longevity. I would say lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have bars. Who I say consistency. You gotta be recognized by the other greats.
That's a big point there.
Yeah. And you gotta have some paper. I don't think unless you just blew your money, but you gotta show for it. When you drop, you gotta have some, you know what I mean? You gotta have a few ducats to go with it. And then I think that's about it. What else will make you a great?
I would add to your list, Red Pill. I would say versatility.
Versatility. Mm-hmm. There you go. Yep.
I was gonna say, can you rap on other people's beat well? Can you jump on any kind of track and actually perform? So that's a big, if you can only do what you do, then
no facts. No, that's facts.
I think that's a good 5 things.
But that's where I bring in Tech-9 all the time because he's been rapping for 35 years. He can rap on anybody's beat. He's rapped with all the greats. He's got your paper. I should send y'all a video after this of his compound of Strange Music Land. It's asinine.
Strange Land is crazy, bro.
It is. I haven't been there, but it's massive.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think he's in the GOAT conversation. And I wouldn't call him the GOAT because I don't believe there is a GOAT of rap, but
so who is a GOAT? Who is a GOAT? If y'all if we naming GOATs, who is a GOAT in y'all eyes?
I mean, Evan.
Hold on, Supreme. What you about to say, Supreme?
Nah, I agree with bro. To be honest, I don't really feel like in totality, quote unquote, I'm gonna give my opinion, but like realistically, I don't really think that there is one because what I would consider a GOAT is based off of like legacy. And when I look at legacy from everybody who has came before, I don't really see like the offspring of anybody at this point, you know, like when you look at the game, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, let's just say like with female rap, I could say that it would be Lil Kim, because it's almost like every female almost is trying to give their own interpretation of like a Lil Kim. You get what I'm saying?
What about Missy, man? I mean, what about Missy?
I'm not I'm not saying that Missy isn't the GOAT. I'm just saying it's like offspring wise. So it's like influence.
He's saying people that's influenced by that person, and I agree with
Yeah.
him because that's how we got Nicki, we got Cardi. I
You
mean,
got
you know what
all
I mean?
Jay-Z,
We got
you got
yeah,
all
we got.
of
I mean, everybody has that Trina. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody kind of has
everybody.
that.
Got
Has
it
that
from
kind of chemist vibe, you know. Everybody want to have the Chanel,
Yeah.
the this, the that, be that supreme ass, upbeat ass, $55,000 shoe wearing
Yeah.
ass,
It's like they all trying to
you know what I'm
copy
saying?
that.
Yeah,
So
so that's what he's saying. For the offspring, nobody has that type of energy being, you know, perpetuated like that for it to transcend across. You know, it's not that many people that do that.
Yeah.
So
So,
I agree with
like,
Lil Kim on the female.
as far as males though, it's like I don't really see it. The closest that I would say honestly is I'd say is Pop. But the only reason why I'd say Pop though is because the same criteria though is like influence. Is everybody, even though I feel like a lot of people misinterpret or like they give their own kind of sort of expression of that, you know, like they don't necessarily pick up the positive traits, but everybody well, a lot of rappers like in this day and age, like they look to express like the quote unquote thug life, not the true meaning of it, but their own interpretation of it. You know what I mean? Like when you look at all these rappers, it's like all of them are like basically like trying to be gangster. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a misinterpretation of the message. But yeah, it's like as far as like longevity goes though, like you could put Nas in there. You can put Jay-Z in there in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So
let me give one more criteria to what the GOAT would be. When let's say we all talking and then you say a name and then they be like, oh yeah, that's respectable. when you be like, oh okay, a GOAT is Lil Yachty, and then everybody be like, what the hell wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? They push back.
Yeah.
But when you say a name that everybody be like, they might not even have thought of it, but they still respect it,
Yeah.
then that's honorable. You know what I'm saying?
Like, who's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper?
Good point. That's a good point, man.
Yeah,
like you said, like in the like you said, legitimately in the conversation.
Yes.
Yeah,
right. So y'all don't think record sales has nothing to do with this?
Absolutely.
I think it does, but I don't think it should be like if you got like, let's say 5 criteria on the list, you got your 5 things, and then you got record sales, and their record sales aren't as good as Jay-Z or they're not as good as Lil Wayne. You need to look into why that is, because if everything else matches up on the criteria and they have GOAT music, I don't think you can knock them for record sales, especially nowadays when people don't even buy records. They go on YouTube Music and everything else like it.
Yeah, but it's still calculated though.
It's still calculated. I would agree.
Yeah, you know.
So if you got 5 and I got 5, but I sell more records than you, I gotta go over you and everybody else.
With same 5 no, because maybe the other 4 that I had, maybe the other 4 criteria, I have a better presentation on those. So I mean, if you have record sales and you have the other 4 that you're beating, then I can say, yeah, you good, you got me. But you know, it's a whole conglomeration.
Like let me ask you this: Would you say a guy like Tech Nine is better than a guy like? Would you say he's more of a GOAT than DMX, for example?
Oh shit! Why would you do that?
Yes, but
because it's supposed to be a tough
DMX
question,
had more influence on a specific scene, but I think Tech is in his hip hop career. Yes, he's much more of a GOAT.
Huh?
I disagree, man.
Hey, popularity aside.
I'm sorry, I disagree, man.
You can disagree. That's why we're here.
Did you say Tech Nine had more of a GOAT than DMX in his 35-year career?
Yeah.
I'll say this. Tech Nine.
I'll go ahead.
I've been at a DMX concert. And I saw the line. and you didn't wait longer than 10 minutes.
No.
I waited. I was at a Tech Nine concert, and I stood in line with these people, and this is in Orlando, Florida. Both of the concerts was in Orlando, so maybe the demographic might be a little bit different. But Tech's from KC and DMX is from New York, so whatever that is, what I'm telling you is these people hitchhiked from Cocoa Beach, which was 45 minutes away. Hitchhiked. This is before Uber was out. This is in 2012. They hitchhiked and didn't know how they was getting home.
Damn.
Also, they was on Strange Music Street Team and hung up J-Rock posters.
Yep.
To be on Strange Music Street Team, and they didn't even know who J-Rock was.
Damn.
Listen. I believe that Tech Nine has more of a following than DMX. Definitely. I mean, people will go to bat for Tech Nine.
I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life.
If you have more of a following, then why is DMX the one that going platinum 2 times? Explain
because,
that.
Because he's in a major. He got a major record label.
He had millions.
He's more culture.
Right, but we understand that. But just because you have a major record label behind you doesn't mean that if your fan base is bigger than mine, then you should be selling more records than me, no matter what.
How do you grow your fan base though if you're not on the radio?
Make a hit record. That's what I wanted to get.
No.
Yes.
You can make hit records and not get on the radio because you don't have the money to push it.
You asked me a question. Let me finish. Make a fucking hit record, and then once your hit record starts spinning on the radio, then you'll have that. But again, Tech Nine does not make hit records. Am I? Tell me if I'm wrong.
He don't.
No.
Without a hit record, how could you be considered a GOAT without a hit record? Tell me that. Answer that. Anybody.
In his community does. But if
everybody does. Everybody in their fan base David has a hit record. But when we're talking about a hit record, we know what a hit record is. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. That's a hit record.
Why is that a hit record though?
Because you can play it anywhere in America.
No. How did it become a hit? How did it become a hit record?
He recorded it. He recorded it and he put it out.
No, because it was money. They paid to get it on the radio. Nobody would have known about it otherwise.
Okay, so Tech Nine don't make money.
Sir, that's what I'm saying. You're saying Tech Nine has a better following. He's making his own money. So he's not on crack. And he's not on crack. So he should have more money than DMX.
He chose to do independent. Look where he is now.
That's
with
cool.
No label support.
Fine. But what I'm saying is he has no hit record. Bottom line, he has no hit
record.
He doesn't have a hit record. And a hit record is what's going to put you to the next level. Period.
But okay, Double O. This is what you got to understand. You use this in your mind as an artist. You say, do I want a hit record, and I go out here and I sell 5 million records and I make $800,000, or do I want to sell 800,000 records and make $20 million? Do I want to make a hit record? Do I want to be accepted by the masses, or do I want to just go home comfortably and be on the Forbes list and say fuck what everybody talking about and be comfortable in my skin, and nobody can tell me what to do? Nobody.
That's up to you as a person, because I feel like DMX could do that at the same time. He's recording hits. He's doing what you just said. He's doing movies. He's doing a lot of shit because of his hit records.
But he was controlled, though. He had a boss.
Yeah, by the crack rock.
If that's the case, he had two bosses.
Yeah, I just feel like the independent side of this isn't expected. He had two bosses.
We got a comment, P. What's that say?
That comment says major label does not mean a record is a hit, though. What?
Sasha Love. Shout out to Sasha Love for jumping on. Thank you, baby.
Sasha.
Major label does not mean a record is a hit, though. That's not what I mean. What I mean is if you have a major label support, they have all the millions of dollars.
I just have a question, though. Red Pill made a point, like, you know, if you're independent, you have nobody controlling you. You don't do 5 million in sales and only get, you know, your little bit. You can get 20 million and go home every day, right? So if Tech Nine is getting that for 35 years, he should have money to put it on the radio and have visuals and have, you know, other things to make him compete. I'm not saying change your flow, right? I'm not saying change what you do. I'm saying competing. We're talking about competing. if you're having no overhead but what you have because you have no masses, you the conductor. You know what I'm saying? So for 35 years, hold on. I'm just saying for 35 years, you done got this no taxation on your music or nothing. It's just you being in control. So I'm saying if it was important to him, I think he probably would pour into it. But I don't like the idea of it being an excuse because if he's been hassle free with nobody pulling his strings and he has control of his own money and what he does, then you should pour into your craft. So if I want to be on the radio, if I want to have better, beats that can make me have hit songs for the masses, you know what I mean? I think he would do that. But I don't think you saying because he didn't, he's independent that has been his handicap because he's been independent for 35 years. That's a long game.
It's not his handicap at all. But what you just said is wrong. Actually,
I have a question though.
Strangeland. 1 second.
All right, go ahead,
I'll get you 1 second. Strangeland that we were talking about earlier is massive. That's where his money goes. It goes into his record label. It goes into movie production. It goes into, music video. They got their own sound stage. They got their own movie studio. He's got 2 big ass studios. This place is huge. All his money goes back into.
I'm not a fan, P. I don't really know, so I'm just.
I know. I'm just explaining like where his money goes. This is what he does with his money. It goes back into his record label to sign artists and actually produce records. So, Tech has signed so many artists in the last couple of years, and a lot of them you probably haven't heard of. But like he signed.
Any of them have a hit record? Do any of them have a hit record? Anybody on Strange Music make hits? Well,
you wouldn't consider anything Ritz makes a hit. You wouldn't consider anything that ISO makes a hit. That's
not what I consider. Hey, fam, a hit isn't what I consider. A hit is not subjective.
Do you know how many people listen to this shit, Evan?
I didn't. This is. Am I lying? Am I saying something wrong?
No. I'm going in a different direction. I'm saying that the mainstream and the underground, as we call it, are equally like invested in each other. So if he's got a hit,
50 Cent was once an underground rapper. Eminem was once an underground rapper. The underground kings, UGK, were underground rappers. They make a hit record and they go to the next level. Has anybody, all these artists in Strange Music, has anybody made one hit record? Just one?
I'm mainstream because y'all listen to it. Well, yeah. Well, Tech made Fragile.
I like Fragile, but is that a hit record? It's a good record, good song. I like that song. It's not a hit record. The hit record is undeniable. Whether I like when I first heard Juvenile High, I didn't like. I was like, "What the fuck is this shit? What is this?"
No. A hit record is chart. A hit
record is undeniable. Whether you like it, whether I like it, regardless, a hit record is a hit record. And I'm saying there's nobody in that whole camp has made an undeniable record.
But what I'm saying is they don't care about making hits. They're just talking about what they want to talk about. If it sells, it sells, and it sells great. So I don't really care if there's quote unquote a hit.
That's what most artists are doing, though, Pete. That's what I don't think every artist is trying to make a hit record every time they make a record.
The Tech started this. This is what he started with. He started with the conscious thing, and he just like if his second album, he made a commercial on TV telling people to go download that shit off Napster. He just wanted people to listen to. He didn't care.
Supreme Love, what was your question, man? What was your question?
It's like it's stemming from the whole discussion. So, but it's taking it a little bit further. So do y'all think that nowadays that a hip hop record, like a pure hip hop record, could be a hit record?
You mean in total, like a full tracked record?
Yeah, just like when you hear it, you know that it's hip hop. Because it's like, I think like the discussion, like in the perspectives that that both of you all are coming from is like, all right, like one of them is based off of like straight like hip hop enthusiasts. And then on the other side, it's kind of catering towards not necessarily like pop culture necessarily. I won't say that, but like in the 90s and the 2000s, it was a little bit more hip hop-ish. But just based off the conversation, it just sparked the thought of like, do you all think that nowadays that a hip hop record, like when you hear it and you listen to it and you feel it, you just know that it's hip hop without question? But do you think it could be a hit record? Like, let's just say if Tech-9 used the money that he has to manufacture a hit, that it could be indeed like a true hit record.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard he's a lyricist. You know, I've heard the songs by
and
him.
everybody
So
works with him.
I agree. It could. I think it would be. You
Yeah,
Right.
know,
Just a
because
pure hip hop record, not from him, but
yeah,
I'm just saying in total.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yes.
But I think that's what people looking for, man. I mean, he been out for a while, so
Well, he
It's
brought up
almost
a good point
like
about
you got a artist like Currency, for example, right? I'm not a Currency fan like that, but he has a really great following, and he don't
Yeah.
make hit records, right? He just make, like you said, he just goes in the studio, makes what he wants to make, and people like it. But I can't put that nigga on the GOAT level.
Right.
Like
yeah,
once you get to that, once you start, just like we talk about sports, once you start getting the champ, I don't care how great you are, once you start getting the championships, those other niggas got to go down now. Those niggas that didn't win got to go down. If you don't have
well,
a hit record,
Yeah.
you can't
I see.
be in the GOAT conversation.
I see what your point is, or a news. I see what your point is. So you're saying if you look at hip hop from a statistical point of view,
Lush.
how many hits,
Bless
how many album sales, how many this, how many that. If you're
you.
looking
Go
at like
Twin.
championship rings type of thing, then yeah, you can't consider Tech in the conversation because he doesn't have those visible accolades that you talk about.
Right.
But since I view hip hop as a subjective thing, what I want to hear in the lyrics and how it feels and things like that, I feel that he puts out the best music. That's why he's the GOAT to me. So I think there's two different camps on how to view a GOAT,
Yeah.
and
But
it
that's
just
where I think that's where subjectiveness starts coming in, because that's like me saying, well, I think Master P's the GOAT because No Limit, what they did, or if I think Death Row's the GOAT because of what they did. Like everything could be subjective on that. But once we start talking about taking feelings out of it and just like you said, making it statistically,
It's logic. Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
But see,
The
this
double
is
O.
white boy
music.
Denver comes out on top
especially
every time.
So
I'm being
so
nowadays.
honest.
Correct.
so
But
so
see, this
double
is
O.
music. So I don't like to
Let
bring that into music. I like to feel the music, what it feels like to me, get other people's opinions, and then kind of just listen
right.
to the lyrics. So I just don't care about a hit, I guess is what I'm starting to say.
Let me give you a different perspective. Let's say the music that is hits, the songs that are charting, minus the promotion, versus the songs that's not charting, add the promotion. Now let's see what really happens. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, the text, they don't care. I know that that's the homie. Like he don't, that
No,
nigga ain't never he bro, I'm rich without this shit. I don't care about being Jay-Z's equivalent. I don't care about none of that shit. I'm good. Everybody around me good. He doesn't measure success off of, oh, I need a Grammy or none of that shit. But at the end of the day, if we're doing hits, let's take the budget away from the people that got the hits and see if it still go. And then
Yeah.
let's add the budget to the people that consider, the underground hits, and let's see if that shit still go. And I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah,
you know
he
what,
just
and
came
and,
out at the
and,
wrong time.
yeah,
He did.
and you know what I would bank on? I would bank on half and half. I would bank on
yeah,
half of them songs that was hits that had money behind it would succeed, and half of the songs that wasn't hits with no money behind it would succeed, and they would. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
just my
kind of
guess.
agree with
I
you.
hear you
yeah.
1,000%, but I disagree fully. I'm gonna let Ski get the last word before she get out of here because I know she got shit to do real quick. What you got to say on that, Ski?
I feel what he's saying though. I agree with him on that, on the 50-50 thing, because I be seeing a lot of indie, like, indie singers, rappers, people that don't have the big budget that probably need that little boost and can catapult to the next level. And I do feel like sometimes the people who have the budget do have mediocre shit and little and dumb, it ain't the best, but because they have those hands in the pot that can help them perpetuate to the next level. They do, but I'm with him. It probably be 50-50, but I love the pod tonight, y'all. Homework. It was nice pod with you, Mr. Supreme Love. Always good seeing you, Red Pill.
Yeah,
Y'all have
yeah,
a good
absolutely.
night. And y'all
Nice.
be
Have a
safe
good
out
one.
there.
Much
All
love,
right,
Ski.
y'all.
Much love to y'all.
So
Yeah,
on top of what she's saying, I want to say, when it comes to music, like I said, promotion does matter. Don't get me wrong. You're going to probably sell more records, but that doesn't, again, like somebody said earlier, that doesn't make it a hit record. A hit record is undeniable, y'all. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to get. Like, I don't think Tech Nine makes that type of music. I don't think he makes hit music. He
no,
makes good music, and he's very talented, just like a lot of people are. But I don't think that he is a hit maker. That's the best way
I,
I can make it. He's just not a hit maker.
I
I
would just
think he
happily
came out the
disagree.
wrong time, man.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, a lot of these rappers, they make one good record, and that's their first album, and then after that, we don't hear from them again, or their second album is trash. Like
yeah,
it don't make it. So I feel like the longevity that Tech Nine had, if he would have came out in this era where there's social media, he probably would be a whole lot bigger than what he was. Because then he don't need the promotion. He got social media.
He has that right now to use, and he has a
I
fan
know,
base,
but
large
it's a
fan
little
base,
different though.
Yeah,
He old though.
just like we
He
talk
old
about.
though, man.
What's the
Got
clowns
different
called?
goals
What's
too.
the
Like
clowns from Detroit called?
Yeah.
What's the clowns from Detroit called?
fucking
I
ICP.
Insane
The
process.
yeah. So they
Yeah.
got a whole juggalo following, right? They were out when Eminem, they were out since them in the 90s, right? But they have a following now that's on social media that pushes them and they do what they want to do. So, but they don't make hit records. Again, you need a hit record to go to that next level. I don't give what your following is.
And then back off of what you said too, man. They be on TV a lot too. They do a lot of interviews. I don't see Tech Nine doing a whole lot of interviews either.
He does them on podcasts, so you're right on that one. He does a lot of interviews on podcasts, so you can find him on YouTube.
Are you guys saying that Tech Nine is because like what Red is pretty much saying is what I had a struggle with this a long time ago with a chick had to break it down to me where in my head it was like why would somebody want to start making music or start playing basketball or start playing football if you don't want to be the greatest? Why even jump in it, right?
Right.
You don't want to be that was my mentality, and then you realize that not everybody, right, and not everybody wants to be the greatest. Some people, like you said, just want to get this amount of money. Everybody around me is cool. I don't care about being on Jay-Z's level or Beyonce's level. You know what I mean? Some people cool with just being where they at, and it took me a while to actually realize that's majority of people.
I talk about game changers too, right?
That's crazy as hell. But
game changers. He started the independent.
I just came to that realization too. It's crazy as hell.
I was gonna say, yeah, like game changing. You're talking about things that people looked at and said, "I need to do that now." Tech Nine started the independent push. You got all these artists nowadays, not going to labels anymore because they can do it themselves, creating their own labels and things. That started with Tech, so that's something he created in the game that really didn't exist prior to him.
Yeah,
but I want to talk about like who else has a GOAT. I mean, they want to bring up someone that they think should be the actual top. If we were talking about the tippy top,
it's got to be the white boy. It's got to be.
Yeah,
everybody knows his name worldwide. Everybody knows his songs. Like it's just,
bro, I thought it was a glitch on my phone. I was on YouTube one day and that motherfucker, you say 66 million, it say 66M. That motherfucker say 800M. I seen 1.4 B. I said, oh, it's a glitch. It's just some bullshit, right? I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on, I'm tripping because I ain't never seen this shit. I'm like, what? A B? Hold on.
Rap.
1.4 B? No.
Video.
It's a the B. They fucked it up. It's some YouTube bullshitting. 1.4 billion views. What?
And this is a dude that started off as a battle rapper. Because they always say battle rappers can't make hit records. So that's one thing I think Eminem is special about. He was a battle rapper that could actually write songs. He was writing hooks and making
have we seen one
songs.
since? Huh? Have we seen a battle rapper since that could?
I mean, the closest was Cassidy with Hotel and R. Kelly, but he had to call R. Kelly.
Meek, yeah, he did. Because the only one I could think of was
I ain't seen too many battles with Meek, man. That nigga looked like a nigga that was just in a cipher to me.
I haven't seen
call him a battle rapper, but I ain't seen it yet, my nigga.
Yeah, nah, he wasn't a cipher. He was,
and the way what he did on the big stage was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Cassidy's the closest thing with Hotel and R. Kelly, but
there you go. Let me play this real quick. It's real quick. I swear to God.
I ain't about to pay $20,000 to no goddamn DJ to play my motherfucking song, nigga. If you like it, you play it. I've always been like a humble dude, but I've come to the realization that, and I'm gonna say this, and it's the first time I ever said this on camera, and I'm gonna give it to y'all first, because I'm truly on fuck everybody type shit right now. Make sure I get the plug in. I'm gonna say, no one can beat us making music, man. When I say fuck you niggas, what I'm saying, these motherfuckers.
That nigga said, I ain't never paid a DJ to play my music. I'm just doing this shit. That's why one thing about Tech Nine is you meet him. He's never been one of them people that be like, you be scared to meet your idols. He ain't that. He gonna give you hope because that nigga remembers people. He shows love. He stops. He's not bullshitting, bro.
No disrespect. as a, you know what's coming after niggas say no disrespect, right?
Yeah,
Well, some disrespect.
I do.
As a nigga that loves to fuck around on the turntables, I love DJing and playing on the beats and mixing. I wouldn't mix any of his shit if he gave it to me anyway, my nigga.
Damn.
Cold-blooded.
He don't make
That's
that
cool.
kind of music, cuz.
Double O.
He
Double
just
O.
doesn't make that kind of music.
Double O. Hold on. Because let's do this real quick. Because I'm from the town, so let's do this. What songs do you know? Because I got some shit that would turn your parties up, nigga.
Okay. Now get me wrong. The shit that I've heard, because I do know Tech Nine fans. It's either really corny, and he's rapping. He's like I said, he's rapping really, really fast, and it's just corny, or it's like you said, the song with Hobson,
that sounds terrible.
Those type of songs, which I think are good, but I'm not about to put that. I'm not about to put.
What about the one with Kendrick Lamar though? What about the one with Kendrick Lamar? You ain't heard that one?
Nah, we not playing that in the club. Hold on, I got songs for you.
Just like hold on, red, real quick before you say it. Just like Eminem, right? If Eminem was sliding me records as a DJ, I'm not playing none of this shit. I'm not putting none of this shit in my music.
Respectfully.
And we just said that he's the GOAT.
Man, you haven't heard enough music.
You playing Purple Pills in the club, nigga. Don't play.
Yeah.
Okay. I might get Purple Pills in there. I might.
Hey, hold on.
Speaking of music, it's not going in the club. It's not going on any mixtapes. It's unless it's a rapping mixtape. I'm not putting that shit in none of my blends because he don't make that kind of music.
But like I said earlier, that's not one of my qualifiers for a GOAT. So
no, I'm just talking about what he said about.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, like would you play it? And there's a lot more.
I'm just talking about what he said about the DJs. When he said I don't pay DJs to play my shit.
He's talking about in the radio. He's talking about radio.
That's what I'm saying, fam. He doesn't make radio music.
But that's the thing we were talking about earlier. Some of the music that is getting put out on the radio is absolute trash. So would you say the same if somebody handed you a bag?
It might be trash, but it's for the radio. That's what I'm saying. It's like remember that the song that I thought that he might be closest to almost again it's corny was the what's it called, bitch or nigga or something. It's called I'm breaking into homes or some shit.
Yeah. Bitch, yeah.
Nah, he had Slacker.
No,
He got a bunch of songs, but I don't want to tie this all the way up with Tech because I got songs that they can play on the radio. You gonna have to send me. You gonna have to send me a playlist too. Pat sent me a playlist. You gonna have to send me one too. Look! Shout out to EK and Double O. This is why I started Bar Wars because people. This is the perfect opportunity to pick a local, not a local artist, but like an artist that people don't really know. Then you can get busy and start to know it. You're like, damn, I didn't know that nigga had that shit. Like, that's why I do Bar Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well if we talking about music, man, we got one right here, Supreme Love, man. Tell them about your music, man.
Hell yeah, what's happening?
My music,
what's your YouTube? I'm a sub right now while you talking. Just tell me real quick.
Supreme Love, Supreme, and then space Love with 2 E's. I've been making R&B rap music for majority of the past, like on some LL kind of type vibes for the past like 3 years, and I just dropped, I say like I call it like street conscious type album this year, like back in May. Yeah, so I mean it's just based off of like my experiences in life, really and honestly. So that's the best I can really describe it as.
Got you. I'm gonna tap in.
He's from Baltimore. He's from Baltimore too, by the way. Right?
Oh, and you from B-More?
Yeah, I live out here. I was raised in PG County, Maryland, though. But,
okay.
Yeah, I'm out here now, though, for sure.
I got family out in PG County. My pop's from DC, so.
Okay. Yeah, and hey, Double O, EK, if y'all find some artists that want to go toe to toe, nigga, let's do it.
Oh shit, that's what you trying to do.
This is exposure.
That might be something we can work on. Real shit.
In the battle realm, nigga. You feel me?
Hey, listen, I wouldn't mind having a battle rap on live TV, man. We might have to get that shit together.
Let's battle right now, nigga. I'll battle you right now. Let's get it.
Oh, you probably beat me. I ain't got no bars. You probably whoop my ass, man. I gotta
write down. I gotta write shit down. I can't come off top.
I ain't got no
fucking around with y'all, nigga. I'm rusty, man. I'm rusty.
Look,
I'll get you later on bar battle.
I know. Hey, listen, don't forget about this man up here too, man. You better tell him how he used to get down too. Now, come on now.
Man. Look, you know, hey, y'all know what I did. Y'all know what I did. I ain't gonna tell you too much, but nigga, y'all know I sold my soul for a condenser mic, and then I tried to buy it back. They tripled up the shipping price. Not $1 to my name. I can't even spend a night. I'm about to wreck the booth, check out the beat, and dim the light. I had to talk with God. He said he disappointed in me. He gonna teach me how to walk the path, set an appointment with him. I don't want to grow up. He say, "Sus, my son, you toying with me. Get your mind right, get up the high life. All it do is destroy your kidney." Information I was given wasn't too surprising. I know I got a gift. I just got to utilize it. Every day I value meals. It's too bad I can't supersize it. You see this coupe I'm driving, intersection scuba diving.
Come on
with it. Come on with it.
We just rapping, man.
Come on with it, man. Come on with it. Come on with it.
But no. We can have fun. Let's bring hip hop back. Y'all started it, nigga. Y'all niggas did that flyer today. Fuck y'all, nigga.
Hey man, we gotta bring it back, man, because it's still there. Like you said, just got to be shining at the right things. Like I said, I've been following Supreme since Keenan turned us on to it. I like you said,
shout
the
out
way
to
he
my
described
nigga
it.
Key. He out here. If you watching, shout out to Key.
Yeah, shout out to Key. Yeah,
man,
man, turned me on, and I've been following. Like you said, it's something different, but it's a hit. I would consider, most people call his music, I would say vibe music. He has real good vibe music. Like you could cut it on in the whip with the windows down. You could be with the chick. Yeah, he got that. He got some good shit, man. He got some, it's different though.
Wait till what's coming next, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's
different. Yeah. And I'm a Max B fan. I'm a Max B fan too. So Max B got to come out. Free Max B too, by the way.
Wave God.
No, why you do that? Sorry, go ahead.
Why you do that? I said I'm sorry, baby. That was not Charlie.
So who is everybody's GOAT though? I ain't trying to stir the pot again, but who is everybody's GOAT?
Oh man,
my GOAT. I ain't gonna lie.
Jay-Z is my GOAT, but Eminem. If you say Eminem better than Jay-Z, I'm not gonna argue.
I got two GOATs.
Renegade.
I got Ab Soul.
Exhibit A.
And I got J Electronica.
You definitely is a local nigga, ain't you?
See, them are them niggas.
Definitely is a local nigga, ain't you?
But no. Them is them niggas that like you said, can out rap your favorite rapper. But when we start talking about GOAT, kind of like with Tech, I feel like they just aren't qualified when we get to that top tier.
Facts. You right. You absolutely right, Double O. I'm not gonna argue with you. They just personally, they make me think.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like,
that's top tier lyricists. Like even my man Royce. I think Royce is a top tier.
Lyricist. Crazy. Definitely. Death is certain. I want you. If y'all don't know about Royce the 5'9", anybody in the chat, listen to the album "Death Is Certain" by Royce the 5'9". Bro, it's not one dud on that bitch.
Royce is sick.
Yeah, he's nice. He is nice.
Yeah. Who you said you'll go E40, right, EK?
I'm biased, man. I mean, E40 always gonna be my GOAT, man. Hands down. Nobody else.
It's a good GOAT. It's not a bad. It's not hard.
Your GOAT likes to burp on records. I got
you. I got one question after I name my GOATs in two different realms, though.
Go ahead.
So in both realms, I say pop for entertainment industry, but I say Nas for hip hop for me. But my question is GOAT album though.
East 1999.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
All eyes on me, man. I'm sorry.
All eyes on me. That's a good one too.
All eyes on me, man. I'm sorry. That's the only one that I mean, if you want me to name some E40 albums, I will, but All Eyes on Me is the one that gets me every time though, for real.
Okay. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, like
that's the one.
Man,
it was written to hit me different. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'll go still mad.
Hey man, Fish Skills. I mean, shout out to my man Ghostface. Fish Skills is always one of my classics too, man.
Yeah, I'm going Nas. I'm going Nas. Still mad.
How old was Nas when he wrote It Was Written?
23, I believe. 22, 23, because it was 9-6.
That's crazy,
bro. It's hard to tell.
But the Nas album, that didn't have no duds on it. Well, I mean, Stillmatic. I mean, Illmatic did. But Stillmatic was the goated. That was the greatest album ever.
Yeah. No,
from
Illmatic.
Nas.
Illmatic. Yeah. How old was he
No,
when he wrote
no,
Illmatic?
no. Stillmatic, not Illmatic.
No, but how
Stillmatic
old was he when he wrote Illmatic though?
Early 20s.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, he released it in his early 20s, but he wrote it when he was a teen. Though.
He was like a teenager. I thought he was like a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what fucked me up.
Yeah,
but Stillmatic, he wrote a song called Rewind.
Yeah,
man.
Yes.
Listen, I got an underrated one too, man.
Before you say EK, I'm still mad he ain't shot a video for Rewind yet, my nigga. I'm still mad.
You need the director to be great.
The AI.
Come on, man. That video writes its fucking self, my nigga. You feel me?
Hey, look, that's a money idea right there. Get that AI video creator joint and make one for it.
Yep. And
they've been doing that online. You've seen a bunch of videos come out on YouTube now that are like old tracks from the 90s getting AI videos to them and stuff.
Juvenile just recently did a video for some from 400 Degrees that never shot it. I forgot what it was. But he went back and redid some videos because he said they never shot. They only did the videos. Baby wouldn't let them do no videos and shit, basically.
But this is what happens. Contracts expire, and people don't be understanding that. Do you know how long a lot of rappers been broke? This is matter of fact. This will be the contest to who's a GOAT, because this will study the success of longevity. Because you outplayed your 20-year fucked up ass contract, and then you still got time to make money. A lot of niggas is gonna get a lot of back pay. They gonna Bone Thugs and Harmony is paid. T.I. is paid. Twista's paid. These niggas that lasted the early 90s with that contract that said you can have everything, you can have 85% of everything I do right now until I get older, because I'm from the fucking gutter and nobody's gonna be here to look over my shoulder, and I'm finna sign this shit away.
Wu-Tang too. Don't forget Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Niggas, you survived a 2-decade drought, and guess what happened? Now you're back on. It took you that long.
Imagine with Wu-Tang, they have an album that is going to be released, I think they said in like 2,300 or something like that. So you won't even be able to experience that. That's some legendary shit right there.
You talking about overlooking the album, nigga? That's what you're gonna be doing.
Well, hey, listen, I got an underrated album. I don't know if y'all listen to them, but Havoc and Prodigy, that Quiet Storm album. I mean,
underrated. You said Mobb Deep is underrated?
Nah. Man, listen, most people don't bring them up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mobb Deep is what. They got the.
I feel like they underrated because nobody likes to talk about them. Man.
They top 5 groups of all time. If you ask the top 5 hip hop songs of all time, it's there.
Yeah. And they top 5
they
groups
got a
of all
couple
time
of
too,
them to me.
And
they got a couple of them to me.
EK, watch this. Watch the trailer for him. It's on there.
Okay, all right.
That's how you know you the shit.
Don't forget the infamous 8 Mile battle, nigga. You know what beat that was?
Yeah.
Watch that him. Like when you got a song and that motherfucker pop up 30, 40 years later and you get a real nigga, that nigga half it got some bread, bro.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. That to me, that proves that hip hop is alive though. Because when you look at commercials, when you look at trailers and stuff, it's all hip hop from the 80s and 90s. Yeah. So it's like even this whole conversation, even y'all talking about, it's light years ahead, you know, of like what a lot of people even talking about. Because it's
when
relevant.
I see it though, I hate it though, Supreme, because I be like, I'll watch a Honey Nut Cheerios video and they'll put Nelly Hot in here over it. And I'm like, why didn't they use it when it was hot? Why are they using it 20 years later?
Because the culture then took over now. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
everything. They using everything for hip hop now.
I mean, Nelly Hot in here? I mean, come on. That's a hit record. I really think it's just because they get it for the low now. We can use it for we ain't got to pay you as much no more. That's my thought on it. But real quick before we get out of here, I got one question for y'all when we get out of here. Because we're talking about underrated. I want to know, we talked about the GOATs. Who's your most underrated rapper? Mine, I'm gonna start it off. Mine is gonna be Tretch from Naughty by Nature. I've always thought Tretch was one of the sickest hit record. He got, like I said, he got whatever you need. But go around. Let's go with EK and we go back up and with Supreme.
I got two, man. KRS-One is one of them for sure.
Underrated?
Underrated though.
Yeah, I mean nobody talks about him.
It's the sound of the police. Woo.
Well,
Yeah.
Redman is another one for me.
Damn.
Redman,
Yeah.
Redman. I mean, that was my guy. I love Redman for sure.
Go ahead, P.
Yeah. Oh, probably another person nobody listens to. R.A. the Rugged Man is my
He's
most
nice. He's nice.
very nice. Co-signed by Biggie. Worked back in the day with him. So yeah, that dude is.
All right, he's nice.
Bars are insane.
Yeah.
Who you got, Supreme?
I mean, I know it may not sound all the way correct, but I still feel like it's Scarface though.
That's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
I was talking to Ed the other day. I'm a big Scarface. I like his storytelling too. So I mean, it's just the style of rap he does. You know,
nobody really talks about him though.
Oh man, here we go.
Y'all want to do this before we get out of here? Y'all really want to do this before we get out of here?
Not exactly. No.
Go ahead. Go say what you want to say about it. Go ahead. Tell the world.
This is my
what you
thing
want
with
to say,
Scarface, man. This is my thing with Scarface.
Go ahead, man.
He's not believable.
I put him in the same category as like the niggas y'all was saying earlier, like Sibo and them West Coast niggas from back in the day. I put him in.
You want to bring that nigga up too?
It was so much gangster rap shit that I don't believe him. I don't believe Scarface.
Hey man.
But he already put it out there that to me, when I'm listening to him, he put it out there that he's more of a storyteller though, you know, rather than like quote unquote gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
It's like when
he's a picture painter.
Yeah, he a picture painter. He ain't really, yeah.
Because this is what his voice. He has the voice. He
has
delivery.
the voice.
He sounds like a pastor almost. Like him and Pac sound like Martin Luther King if they rapped or some shit. They got.
What y'all talking about?
Yeah, man, like that though. Martin Luther King.
I hear that. I definitely hear that. Yeah,
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being like the way they deliver their raps is like. They say it was so you believe everything they saying because they say it like when Tupac raps, like he was saying, when Tupac rap, every word he says you believe. He don't even if he's just freestyling, everything he says it with so much intensity and it's coming from the fucking diaphragm that I don't know how to
it's a conviction. It's like I think like with Scarface though, it's like the effect of his voice and how he will rap, it will give you a perception, but like when you really listening to the words of what he's saying, it's kind of like, all right, like I know that he's just painting this picture. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it's funny because he didn't really have like a lot of hit songs, but when you dig into the discography, I don't know, it was a bit strange, but I fucked with it though.
Well, you know what it is? One is an autobiography and one is a biography. And that's how you tell. Like some people are telling other people's story, and then some people are telling their story.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
And,
but a lot of niggas don't make it out, so you gotta tell their story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too, you know. But you got to be prepared for that shit when you're talking it, because when you know everybody ain't good up.
So that was a big part of it. Yeah, getting checked.
While you was out, we was going to end it with our underrated rappers. Mine was Tretch. EK's was
Redman
and KRS-One. Supreme just picked Scarface. P, you said yours was who? R.A., right?
Yeah, R.A.
R.A. the Rugged Man.
Underrated.
So who's your most underrated?
Oh man, damn.
Come on, Kansas City. Come on, Kansas City.
I'll take the easy route, man. Brother Lynch, man.
Woo.
God. Hey, listen.
Wow.
Hey, I'm with you on that. Man. I'm with you on that. Dude.
Brother Lynch is one of them ones, man. We love.
And honestly, that 3-piece dinner he did, those albums, those were fire.
Yeah, facts.
I'm with you on that. Man.
Yeah, facts.
Okay. Yeah, Manable Lecter was nasty. Coat Hanger Strangler was nasty.
I guess we'll end it with a Brother Lynch Hung reference. I guess that's how we'll end it tonight, fellas.
Man.
Hey,
we go from talking about hit records to Brother Lynch Hung. Let's go.
Yes, I don't know how we got here.
Well, Supreme Love, man, before we go, man, give your shout outs, man. Give your social media shout out, man, before we go.
The Supreme Love on all streaming websites, on all streaming platforms. Shout out to Letchaknow podcast for having me. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody here. I ain't get to know all y'all names, but Purple Pat, Double OZ, Red Pill, EK, man, I appreciate all y'all, bro. Cause honestly,
much appreciated,
bro. Like y'all
Gotcha.
helping keep hip hop alive, even just with the conversations. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
that's love. You know,
Well,
that's
hey, you
love.
got us, man. You got us now, man. So, man, hit us up anytime. Come on the show, man. We'll show
Hell
you.
yeah, love, Brody. And pick an opponent. Matter of fact. Do you want me to pick somebody from Kansas City? You want to do something?
Look, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't a battle rapper, but I
No,
do
song for song. No. It'll be song for
song.
song. You'll pick 15 from your or 10 from your catalog, and then he'll pick 10 from his catalog or whatever. You want to try it?
Yeah, we could
Not
try. I'm gonna find
not yet.
somebody too.
Not yet.
Not
I'm gonna
yet.
find
Okay.
somebody.
Man, look,
Respect.
Key and I, we gotta get in the studio, man. I got all the bars ready. Y'all got get on his ass.
I already know how tough that's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be.
get
I
on
already
his
know how
ass.
tough
I'm
that
gonna
is.
get on his ass,
man,
love.
'cause
Trust. I'm
look,
gonna get on his ass.
I got all the bars ready, man. All of them ready. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get on his ass. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
on
man.
his ass.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. But I appreciate y'all, man.
Oh,
Hell
no doubt,
yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel, man. Let you know podcast 61@gmail.com. Hit us up anytime. We out of this bitch, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Salute.
Peace.
Oh.
Letchaknow.